basically, I'm just gonna talk briefly about Velvet. Um, I was on Logos Ashay's video, and I think Official Citizen pulled up on TKO. So TKO was like, why you lined up with me kind of thing. He said, so Official Citizen was like, oh, I just want to get to know you, see, get meet, do collaborations or whatever. So TKO was like, what do you like, how come you come all the way over here? So Official Citizen now, when TKO and him finished talking, Official Citizen went off onto his platform and started talking about TKO. So TKO goes, oh, well, this is why I don't like when people line up with me that I'm not sure of and stuff. So then later on in the video, there was another video that Lagos put up where like Official Citizen was talking to oh no, I keep saying all the time, sorry. Was talking to Official Citizen, but then Velvet decided to talk for him first. So Tico goes, I don't know why she's talking for him because basically, right, the fight is between me and Official Citizen. We're the ones who had the disagreement or whatever. So Velvet was just there, like, talking harsh and doing too much as she normally does, because, like, like in the video that I done previously on her, she said that how, right, she is his slave. So she kind of deals with him like how she used to deal with Nature, where like she will talk up for him, whether he's in the wrong or not, she will defend him. So TKO was like, that's why I don't do certain parts of the Bigo because I know there's people like that. They be looking for, as they call the clout, or they be looking to come up off of me and that kind of thing. Because um, Velvet has spoken to TKO before, and I felt that she wanted to be one of his wives or whatever the case may be because Janae was there. Because if people remember. People remember Janae was over at TKO and she nearly became one of his girls. So I believe that how it's the same with Velvet. So Velvet was there all making up noise and whatever, whatever. But previously, there's a previous video of her and an Official Citizen, and they're just talking in circles. And he's just kind of looking for a bit of love or whatever, but he's drunk and she's drunk, and he's kind of like this dealing with her, like talking down to her some way, like, like if I want certain things, right, oh, you must get up to. She's just talking in circles. So it's it I really feel that how there is real big red flags in front of her eyes, but she ain't gonna see it because she wants to be the new icon. She wants to do certain stuff what others have done, and inserting herself between the men, particularly, is crazy. But I also put it down to because TKO was one of Nature Boy's enemies. So it's like she's trying to prove something, but whatever she's trying to prove, it's not going to work in her favor because right now you are consistently defending Official Citizen. Official Citizen is just learning more and more about you. He's putting you in situations that you shouldn't, I would say he shouldn't put you in, because if he is going out with you and you and him's together, I mean, like, to as far as you got his son with you, because I think there's a picture of her and her children and his son. You ideally need to kind of let's keep watch, basically, because he is putting you in situations that he shouldn't be, and that is the biggest red flag ever. And the fact that when she was on her stuff, he still wanted to have sex with her or whatever. And I'm just like, what the hell? You know, most men don't indulge in those things, right? So um he just seems to be trying to hit up places where Nature Boy was. That's the impression I'm getting. But I could be wrong. You could tell me I'm wrong. But it seems like he's trying to assert himself in places where Nature Boy is. But the difference between him and Nature Boy is that he seems to have this lot to prove, and he looks down on people. I mean, there's nothing wrong in a man working. No, I'm not saying a man shouldn't work. No. But at the end of the day, TKO has been doing his stuff for a very long time. Love him or hate him. He's been doing his stuff for a very long time. He knows how to handle himself in certain spaces. He knows how to put on a show. That is who he is. And for Official Citizen to say whatever when he is doing the same thing, the DV with Holly and all that stuff, but he's trying to get over one on TKO. That will never work because TKO knows what he's doing. He is a business to him. Not only that, he's got women looking after him as well, because he was in explaining to Official Citizen how he does with the women, where they all put money into his pockets and all that. And the Official Citizen seems to be in awe of him. Not only that, what that shows, I mean, people's been saying Official Citizen is on the down low anyway. A few people have come up on the Bigo app and said, "Oh yeah, he's contacted me." Even Savannah, who's a whole transformer, has confirmed even while on live talking to Velvet. So I mean, I don't know what she's trying to prove. You know what I mean? She's trying to prove things that is unprovable. Um, everybody who knows is in the from the Nature Boy sector beyond will always know you as Nature Boy's wife. And the fact that you've gone and cut your hair, which reminds me of the time when you and Nature Boy had a fight and you cut your hair. When I see your hair short, when I see her hair short, that's what it puts me in mind, especially when it's in the natural state. And I mean, like, she talks about the other women, but she's no better than the other women that's on the campsite or doing whatever, because she's practically doing the same thing but in a different way. So yeah, so what I would like to say is anybody who's been following Velveeta while she's been on the Bigo, been to Logos Ashe, um and you just observe the foolishness of it. um she keeps talking about her past and that, but um she hasn't changed anything. She still does the same thing she was doing with Nature Boy. She haven't It's not that she has anything to prove to me or prove to the world. You what you do, you just do the work. You just try and do the best you can. You do the work the best you can do it. And she hasn't, by her inserting herself with TKO the way she did, there was no need for her to jump in on that argument at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. There's no need. It was just ridiculous. And, it's just ridiculous because Official Citizen, he lined himself up with TKO in the first place. So, um, sometimes, right, you have to observe, and then if you need to say something, then you say. But he he is like, anyway, I don't know. But anyway, that's what my thinking is on the whole, her asserting herself on TKO, because it's just ridiculous. There was no need to do it. And that's why when they come onto the panel and they start calling her little girl, because she goes on like she's still that 19-year-old that first hit carbonation, you know what I mean? So yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna even prolong the live. Um, it's just ridiculous at the end of the day. Um, yeah, that's all I want to say. So with that said, I will see you in the next one. Please tell me in the comments what you think of Velvet inserting herself with TKO, even though the argument had nothing to do with her at all, right? Yeah, nothing to do with her, and and she makes herself look silly on here all the time. I don't know why, but anyway, with that said, I'm gonna see you later. Take care, bye.